Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And on this glorious afternoon, glorious here in the East Midlands of the United Kingdom, sun's shining, the birds are out tweeting. There's peaceful afternoons on a Sunday. It's lovely. Nothing could improve my mood more. But wait, what's this? The BBC have just announced that the replacement actor for Jodie Whittaker, the worst Doctor, is a man. So successful was it, having a lady as the Doctor, that they've immediately reversed that decision and cast a man. The day just gets good, doesn't it? The Doctor has got his bag back. Let's have a look at this story. So here it is. It's actually on the BBC website. So we know it's official. We know it's true. There's no debating it now. So, and I do apologise if this is not how it's pronounced. I've not heard it out loud, so I'll give it my best shot. It may need to be corrected in future responses to him. Ncuti Gatwa, the BBC names the actor as the next Doctor Who star, and there he is. And it's so refreshing to have a man back. Actor Ncuti Gatwa will take over from Jodie Whittaker as the star of Doctor Who, the BBC has announced. Can't come quick enough. I know she's got one episode left, but really they need to just say, nah, let's not show it because nobody watches it. It's a load of old rubbish. She doesn't deserve it. Gone. The 29-year-old will become the 14th Time Lord on the popular science fiction show. I'm not even getting into the argument that no, he won't. It's too obvious and too easy to prove that he's not the 14th. Might be the 14th actor. He's not the 14th Doctor. There's a difference. Anyway, Scottish actor Gatwa, who was born in Rwanda, is best known for starring in the Netflix's sitcom Sex Education. He said he was deeply honoured, beyond excited, and of course a little bit scared by the new role. You can imagine he's only 29, and this is the biggest role of his life. He's carrying the weight of an entire show on his shoulders. This is make or break for the show. I hope he's up to it. I suspect he is. With Davis in charge, Russell T Davies wouldn't pick someone who he didn't think could do it. So anyway, he added, this role and show means so much to so many around the world, including myself, and each one of my incredibly talented predecessors, well, all bar one, has handled that unique responsibility and privilege with the utmost care. One of them didn't give a shit. One of them just destroyed it. One of them doesn't care. I will endeavour my utmost to do the same. I'm sure you will, young man, and I hope you do. Gatwa will make his debut as the Time Lord in 2023. Showrunner Russell T Davies said Gatwa dazzled us in his audition. Sometimes talent just walks through the door and it's so bright and bold and brilliant, I just stand back in awe and thank my lucky stars, David said. Now, he has got a history of picking people who you've never heard of and making them shine. He really has. The Queer as Folk and It's Sin writer is returning to the programme showrunner after departing in 2009. He posted a selfie with Gatwa arriving for Sunday's BAFTA Television Awards, where the actor is nominated for Best Male Performance in a Comedy Programme for the third year in a row for playing Eric in Sex Education. As well as being nominated, Gatwa will also present an award at Sunday's ceremony. He's already won a Scottish BAFTA and a Rose d'Or award for Sex Education. And this is an analysis by Lizo Mazimba. He's the BBC entertainment correspondent, and he's done a sort of a piece. So these are his words, by the way. Ncuti Gatwa is a very shrewd choice for the role. He's incredibly popular with the viewers in their late teens and 20s thanks to Sex Education on Netflix. He has more than 2.5 Instagram followers, and that's likely to shoot up even further after today. It will at least double. Doctor Who, like so many programmes, is eager to win back some of those younger viewers, so the sheer interest from someone like him is being involved is going to help with that. They need something. Jodie drove everyone away. She was divisive and awful. He can save the show. If his talent is as good as Davis says, and they move away from the weekly lecture and just give us entertainment again, I'm sure it'll be good. That's not to put aside the fact that he's an exceptionally gifted young actor. He's absolutely brilliant. He's been nominated for the BAFTA for all 3 series of Sex Education, so he's not just been cast because of what he can demographically bring in, i.e. he's not cast because of his skin. I didn't even suspect that would be the case. Russell T Davies would hire by ability, talent, charm, personality, and that's why we ended up with Jodie, because Russell T Davies wasn't in charge. Gatwa added that the prospect of one only has to look. Who the hell had heard of Matt Smith? And yet, wow. Gatwa added that the prospect of working with Davis was a dream come true. Well, it would be. I mean, any actor would work with someone of that talent. God, I would love to. I would love to have done something with him. He continued, his writing is dynamic, exciting, incredibly intelligent and fizzing with danger. An actor's metaphorical playground. The entire team have been so welcoming and given their true hearts to the show. And as much as it's daunting, I'm aware I'm joining a really supportive family. Unlike the Doctor, I may only have one heart, but I'm giving it all to this show. I like that line. BBC Chief Content Officer Charlotte Moore said, Ncuti has an incredible dynamism. I can't say the word dynamism. And he is a striking and fearless young actor whose talent and energy will set the world alight and take Doctor Who on extraordinary adventures under Russell T Davies' new era. Others welcoming Gatwa's appointment included Ollie Alexander, who starred in It's a Sin, and was at one point that one of those tipped for the TARDIS he would never have worked. Scotland's Culture Secretary Angus Robertson congratulated Gatwa, blah blah blah. So yeah, just coming through, and then there's people saying well done, well done, well done. Yeah, I mean, he's got quite a striking look. I mean, just to go back up there, he's got quite a striking look. I think he will carry it off. Do you know what? And it's a funny thing to say. He could play. Now, I don't suppose they're related in any way, but if you know Gisette Simon, she was Dana Mellenby in Blake 7. He could play her son. That's an extraordinary likeness. So if ever they needed the Doctor's mother, you know, there we go. Anyway, I shall come up. I'm very excited about this. I shall come up. Yeah, so I think it's going to be good. I think if he if he veers away from the eternal lecturing, the divisive politicking, the aren't we all awful human beings, and just gets down with some good, entertaining writing, some half-decent scary monsters, make it a little bit darker, and I think he could do very, very well. Costume's going to be important, but as long as it's nothing that's entirely awful like Jodie wore, that'd be all right. I mean, don't go mad, don't go Tom Baker mad, for heaven's sake. But he was a product of the 70s. So yeah, I think all in all, I think it will be a very good choice. I think it's going to work very well. I think having a man back in the TARDIS, I think it should be, and I'm not being sexist on it. They tried Jodie, it didn't work because Jodie was incredibly bad at the role, not a talented actress at all. Thing is, it could have worked if you'd have got someone like Olivia Colman and gave her that feistier role. She has the acting chops. She could have made it work, and we wouldn't be having the conversations. But Jodie and that fat chin balls who just kept writing awful stories and was terribly cruel to spiders. She lost everyone. Nobody liked her. Sure, the wokey folk, they like her, but they ain't buying the products. And the show died a death under her. Let's hope Young Blood brings a renewal. I might even go back and watching it. I gave Jodie a fair crack of the whip. I got to the spiders in the UK, saw what she'd done to those spiders and went, I'm out. And I never watched another Jodie episode. I refused to. And so now that she's gone, they're nearly at the point where she's gone. They've got the last episode coming up. Hooray! I will watch the very last episode of Jodie, but I'm only watching it so that I can see the regeneration scene So we got back to a proper doctor. And before anyone ever sort of questions about, oh well, you know, should we have a black doctor? It's canon. We've got black Time Lords. They are canon. So yeah, that's fine. Not an issue. It's just, I think my problem with Jodie isn't that she's a woman, it's that she's Jodie Whittaker. Missy as the Master. Wow. I mean, she was fantastic. She simmered. She was brilliant. So, it's not that it's a woman, it's that it's Jodie. But it's the slap in the face that I like. Hey Jodie, you were the first woman, you were so bad, we're gone back to having a man. Her legacy is one of failure. And I, for one, am glad to see her go. I wish this young man the very best of luck. I hope my pronunciation, Ncuti Gatwa, is correct. And if not, I will find out. I will correct it. Yeah, so here's to 2023. A new doctor, a new start. I'm going to come back on board. I hope a lot of other people come back on board and we give this show a chance. We've got the showrunner we've wanted. We've got a new doctor. If you can get Murray Gold back, all is well with the world. Anyway, I'll finish the video here. If you like what you hear and see on the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications of future output. Leave a like. Leave a comment. And until next time, dear friends, stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.